Right, I need to show you something. Now, somebody made me an amazing gift for my birthday, and it's got to do with you, but I thought I'd share this with you because I don't want you to be jealous and think that, you know, I don't love you anymore. But this is really, really cool. So I'm going to show you. Ready? What do you think? Yep, it's you. I think it's really brilliant. It's really good. It's you.
Hello and welcome to PodpadStudios. I'm Mrs. Breaker.
And I'm Master Maker. And we haven't been sat here for ages and ages and ages and ages and ages.
And we want to do a before and after to just do a comparison. In the early days, we used to sit here a lot making our videos.
3 years ago.
This is what it used to look like.
And this is what it looks like now.
Because
Spot the difference.
Spot the difference.
So we've managed to shoehorn Tiffany in. I know she's not actually facing outwards. That's because she actually can't. Because if she was facing outward, then nothing else would fit in there. But
and she might smack a Dalek in the face and that would cause a fight.
And to be perfectly honest, I was kind of looking, checking all the electronics to see if anything had broken. Because I was so completely gobsmacked that after we did Maker Central, nothing broke.
And a lot of things worked.
Absolutely nothing broke.
Most of it worked all of the time. We'd done our 3 shows. We met loads of lovely people. The time just went like that.
Well, it was
moment,
something...
Saturday morning, next moment, Sunday evening, we're packing up.
Something very different for us, that was, because this is all part of a much bigger show that we do with Tiffany.
Yeah. And
it's not just about taking a robot and driving it around and it looking really, really boring. These are actual shows that people can stand and watch, and there's sound and video.
And stories.
Oh, it's really, really cool. Yeah. But hard work.
And the audio was a bit harder than we thought because we forgot how muffled all the sound feels.
It's not
in
that.
Big
it's
halls.
Just that in the NEC, the big auditoriums, it's so loud and you just forget how actually quiet Comic Cons are by comparison.
So sorry to anyone who was there. We're making it better for next time.
Yeah, we need to up the audio.
We also had a bit of a Faraday cage issue with the design of Tiffany.
So for those of you that haven't really been following Tiffany, and I'm sure you have, she uses object recognition. And her object recognition actually worked flawlessly.
People loved it.
It was really, really good. All the autonomous modes actually worked. So there's me saying, oh, there isn't enough power and it's not going to work. And it worked faultlessly.
All the time.
But interestingly, the sound, we trigger lots of different sounds, but the output to the sound from Tiffany to the speakers is Bluetooth. Now, everything else is all high-level radio, and it's 2.4 gigahertz and 900 megahertz, and it works perfectly. And the 1 weak link, of course, was the Bluetooth, and it's just a little Bluetooth sender. Top tip. Bluetooth is radio waves. Radio waves get blocked by Faraday cages. A Faraday cage is when you put a metal cage around anything that's like a radio, the signals can't get out. What is Tiffany? A giant Faraday cage. Where did I put the Bluetooth signal sender? Right in the middle. Slight modification needs to be done, so I'll move the Bluetooth sender out to under one of the fiberglass panels so we won't have the dropout that we had.
That's a bit of a whip, and we had a bit of issues with the display, the keyboard, or the Raspberry Pi turning itself.
Bluetooth again. No,
it was
Bluetooth.
all Bluetooth. It was a bit weird.
Bluetooth. So the Raspberry Pi that linked Tiffany from the keyboard, because obviously the Raspberry Pi is on board.
And then there was a screen with the keyboard that we were just showing the results from it.
So I just need to sort out the Bluetooth link, whether there's a
But we met some fab people,
robust,
didn't we?
Yeah,
we met, well, let's do a little bit of video, just a few people that Tiffany met. She was quite well behaved.
Yeah.
So we managed to make the whole of the Maker Central weekend without breaking anything apart from one wheel on one of the boxes that went on a truck.
Oh, no, that
was a minor breakage.
No, they're the big caster wheels, aren't they, that go on the bottom of the
and
case.
it wasn't Mrs. Breaker's fault, this one.
No, it literally was. I think the rubber on the wheels have perished. However, the company that provided us with the wheels looked at the pictures of it and went, no problem, and sent us some new wheels. I haven't fit them yet, so that's not an issue. That was brilliant. Good customer service.
Great customer service.
So yeah, no, you didn't break anything at all actually that weekend.
Apart from a few hearts.
Yeah.
And
We were so
great
busy, we
fun.
didn't get a chance to talk to most people, but
It was great fun. We met James again, and he come
Yeah.
and look at object recognition, done a few scientific poses.
you told Colin first off about throwing his banana skins on the floor.
Yeah, there was loads of banana skins when we were when we were loading.
loading.
I thought it was a bit of a comedy moment and a bit of a
You
safety
found
time.
the culprit though, didn't you?
Safety time was required.
Yes. So,
So,
Mr. Furs,
yeah.
if you're watching, which I know you're probably not, watch those banana skins.
And yeah, I don't know, it was just a really exciting show, full of bustle, full of hustle, loved it. The other show we've done is MDC Events.
Which used to be called Sci-Fi by the Sea.
Well, it's run by
which
the same
was
guy,
Down,
isn't it?
yeah, no, but it
So-
used to be called amazing show. Really, really, really amazing.
So it's a long way.
It's a long way. Well, saying that,
But
it's
we
not that
love
far,
it.
but it's just in a field. But the weather is always, like it is outside now, gorgeously warm, and it's just so relaxing. However,
We had some breakages.
you can guarantee that on this show, and it's happened every single time, Mrs. Breaker will break something.
What? The flask was an accident. It was on the step when I got back and it was late and it toppled off the... That's what happened. And it wasn't me, it was like it when I picked it up.
So I
and-
bought one of these new Stanley. I was going to bring it in and show you, but just you have to imagine I'm holding it, Nana. All stainless steel. They're meant to be, these Stanley flasks are meant to be indestructible.
It's like a challenge though, isn't it?
Well, it is for you. I tell you what, though, it will be really interesting if you do break it, because that's got to be another video that we said to Stanley. Say, look, you say these things are indestructible,
Yeah.
but when Mrs. Breaker gets hold of them,
But the best breakage was a 2-in-1 jobby at the end of the evening.
yeah. Well, have a look at this. As you can see, she didn't just damage the car, but she damaged the truck
It was
at the
dark.
same time.
I didn't know who parked that car there because it's not normally there. It was dark. That's enough said. Move on. Anyway,
Okay.
we've got to show you a few clips of the show because it
Yeah.
was so brilliant. Fab cosplays, fab atmosphere. We just love it. Have a look at this.
Right, so yes, it's been a really busy 2 weekends. So with Maker Central and obviously MDC events back to back, we got a little bit of time now to prepare for.
Open Studios,
Yeah.
the 3rd of June from 12 o'clock till 5 o'clock. It's free entry, little charge for cakes, and we've got some delicious homemade
Yeah.
cakes. And basically we're doing this as part of a group called the Mulberry Gathering, which we are part of. Loads of different creatives. Some people are into living really environmentally, and they're talking all about seeds and gardening and stuff. We've got someone who makes his own
Now
creams and stuff.
this isn't the same as the other one that we did. So we did one before in
No,
September,
that's with
which was
Swindon
part
Open
of
Studios.
Swindon Open Studios. This is the first one of our own
Under
open
the-
studios. So
yeah.
the idea is we're opening up the workshops.
Yeah.
This isn't about the sculptures and stuff like it was before, although they're still here.
It's
This is
about
where
the
you can get the
props.
chance to come and have a look at the props.
Yeah.
And also props that you won't see out at the Comic Cons, the ones
Yeah.
that we don't take out.
So you're going to see the dragons. Obviously, we do take them out. But we're
Yeah.
going to get the whole of the dragons and the coach out. It looks like it's going to be a lovely day. So
Hopefully.
you'll be able to have photo shoot with the dragons
Yeah.
and listen to them roaring, and your kids will be able to move their heads and control them all. Which
And
will be
lots of
really
other
cool.
bits and bobs as well.
And then loads of other stuff.
Tiffany will be out playing,
Obviously,
hopefully.
Batmobile, Tiffany.
Yeah.
Sculptures are still there, and then we've got a local author who's releasing a book, and like I say, loads and loads,
Loads
of
and
stuff
loads.
going on. So we'll put the link down below. If you could register on the website for free, just to say that you're coming and we know our numbers, and hopefully we'll see you there. It's Saturday the 3rd of June.
Do you
12
have
o'clock.
to register or can you just turn
You
up?
can just turn up, but we would prefer as many of you
Yeah.
as possible to register, so we know how many people we're dealing with. That'd
Yeah,
be
we
really
haven't got
cool.
a massive space. We got decent space here to get a few people in, but not massive.
And
so
there will
that's
be
why.
talks and things, loads of stuff going on, and it's
Yeah.
a lovely environment. So come along if you're local.
What have
to
we got
us.
coming up next?
So then we've got.
So we've actually got
M-Shed
some
on Calm.
some
We've got some
top
events
secret
coming up.
projects as well, which we
Yeah.
can't actually talk about yet. But we've kind of thrown some sneak previews out there already, but we'll talk about those when we can. And that'll be something really, really good. Again, we had a lot of people commenting on the fact that we haven't done a massive amount of Comic Cons this year. We know that, we're sorry. It's just that we've got other projects that are on, and you just can't be in like 8 places at once.
No, and we're working on developing the big shows.
Yeah.
And that's
hence
really
the open studios. Come and see us.
Yeah.
So, you know, we're here, come and have a chat, come and see the things that, you know, perhaps you'd normally see when we go out to the events, especially the smaller events.
Anyway, see you soon.
Yeah.
And take care. Bye.